Hey Gemini, welcome to Lolo Shines Tarot. Thank you so much for stopping by for your reading today. A couple of things. Number one, I live next to a freeway and sometimes it can get a little bit noisy, and also my kids are home and so they may cause some distractions or noise. And also this is a general reading and it may not resonate for everyone, but I really do hope that you're able to at least get one thing out of this message today. It is my mission to assist people in their self-love and healing journey and to help you feel empowered and inspired. So I hope that you're able to get at least one thing out of this reading that specifically resonates for you. Feel free to swap out the roles and the genders as you need, and just take what resonates, okay? So I went ahead and I pulled your cards and I've meditated on them for a minute. And what I'm seeing here is that you are in a situation, or you have had one in the recent past, okay, that had a lot of burdens in it. And I'm seeing that, like, with the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Cups, like, it's a really strong connection. Like, you know, you really have a lot of love and care for this person. It could potentially even be a soulmate connection, but I'm just feeling like there were just a lot of really heavy burdens. And I'm seeing here with the Justice and the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck, the Judgment card, I am seeing that you are having a new perspective on this situation, and are seeking to have a sort of reconciliation and a victory in this situation, and balancing things out, because this 10 of Wands could have just caused a great deal of imbalance in this dynamic with this person. And hold on. Okay, so your first card here is, this is where you're at and your current feelings on this situation. And you got the Prince of Wands, or the Knight of Wands, and Prince of Staves in this deck, but Knight of Wands. And so basically I feel like you are, you might be hot and cold, you know, back and forth, in and out, trying to decide whether or not you want to commit to this situation, or if there are just too many burdens that you want to break free. And I feel like there's a great deal of indecision within you about whether or not to either proceed with a reconciliation or to continue staying in this dynamic. So to clarify that, you got the 6 of Cups, the 5 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Death card. So the 3 of Pentacles is actually the one that came out first. And so I am seeing like there is this desire in you to put in effort and work into this situation. But I'm feeling like, okay, so with the 6 of Cups, like, I'm feeling like it could be that you are wanting reconciliation with this person. You are just feeling a bit of indecision because of the 5 of Pentacles with the Death card. Like there was an ending with you guys, and there was just, you know, like, you may have felt left out in the cold, or you did this to them. And there are just certain things about that aspect that need to be put to sleep in order for you to really be ready to commit to this situation. But the other scenario that I'm seeing here is that with the 6 of Cups, there could actually be a past relationship that is interfering with this dynamic, that is causing this hot and cold, you know, on and off, just imbalance sort of thinking about whether or not you are ready to fully give a commitment to the situation. So what I'm seeing is that with the Death card, in order for you to get to a place where you're wanting to move forward, there are just aspects of what happened in the past, or with an interference that need to be put to a halt in order for you to feel comfortable with moving forward. Okay, so with their energy, they got the balance card, which is the temperance card. And so I am seeing like that they are really wanting balance to be restored in this situation. But to clarify, that was the Hanged Man. So I feel like this is what they're desiring, but they're not really taking any action right now. They're just kind of just hanging out for a little bit, like just viewing the situation, seeing how things go between you two. And but I do see that like they're kind of waiting to see if they're gonna end up being single, okay? Because they got the 9 of Pentacles and the Wheel, so the Wheel of Fortune. So they might just be sitting there wondering if like this situation is going to end up, you know, leaving them single and trying to find balance after that happens. Or they are like waiting on you to make up your mind, and really put like a new fresh energy into the situation, a new vibrancy, and commit with this Hierophant. So with all these cards here, to clarify the Hangman and the Temperance, it's like there's these two perspectives that they're looking at the situation from. Like, am I gonna be single, or are we gonna commit, you know, have a strong commitment and really invest our emotions into this situation? I do feel like they're kind of waiting on you. So okay, so the next card is like, this is your combined energy, and you got the Love card. So this is the Lovers, and traditionally, and so like there's a really strong connection here. I mean, you got the 2 of Cups, you got the 6 of Cups, and now you have the Lovers card, and also the Judgment. So like I really see that there is just a strong connection here. There are burdensome situations, honestly, with this 5 of Pentacles up here. There could just be a financial struggle happening right now that are really hindering your ability to invest into this situation. So to clarify the Love card, you got the Devil, and that's another like this is another like clue that this could be like a really strong like soulmate connection, okay? But that was followed by the Knight of Swords in reverse and the 2 of Wands in reverse. And so what I'm seeing here is that like, even though there's a lot of love between you two, the truth is not being spoken or made clear, or like the honest intentions for what you want and what you both want are not being like put out on the table, and it's not coming in fast enough. So there is creating a great bit of insecurity, and that is why the Devil card is here, okay? Because like it's creating doubt and insecurity. It's driving a wedge in between you two. And I am seeing like with the 2 of Wands, like in reverse, like the decision is not like, okay, I feel like maybe the wrong decision is being made right now. Like focusing on the wrong thing, like not moving towards the connection, but moving away from it because of fears, insecurities, burdens in your life, and just not really like having a sense of inner truth, okay? And I do feel like both of y'all are in this space because there is just there's so much insecurity happening between you two that true motives are not being and true intentions are not being made clear. And so like moving apart from each other in the wrong, like in opposing directions mentally is what is happening right now. So okay, the strengths that you two have, hold on, the 9 of Wands. Okay, so I'm seeing like you two have both obviously been through a lot, and it has made you stronger. It has made you warriors, and you know what it means to fight for something that you really love, okay, or something that you really want. And like with the 9 of Wands, like it traditionally has a warrior here, and he has, you know, been through the battle, but he still has like just one more fight left in him, you know. And this is your strength, okay? And that is clarified by the 8 of Pentacles. So I am seeing here that, you know, like you're both wanting to invest in this. You see the value, okay? You see the value of investing in this connection. I'm just not entirely sure you've gotten it right mentally yet, okay? And that's probably why this Judgment card was at the bottom of the reading, because like it's just this process of sort of waking up, you know, to your inner truth and your clarity and what you really want in this connection if you are really wanting to reconcile, okay? But to clarify, this 8 of Pentacles was the Empress card, the 4 of Cups, and the 8 of Wands, okay? And I am seeing here that you two have a lot of compassion and love for each other, and you really want success. You really want to cultivate the happiness and the joy and invest the seeds of hope into this situation, and overcome like with the 4 of Cups, like these feelings of rejection, these feelings of not being good enough, these feelings of being taken for granted. And you're both wanting to communicate that. And so I mean, I'm seeing like a really strong desire on both sides to, you know, want to meet in the middle here. But the challenge of this situation, what is working against you, was at the beginning of the reading also, is this 10 of Wands. And like I was saying, there are just some heavy burdens going on with this situation. With the 10 of Pentacles clarifying that it could be family interferences, family values, old belief systems. It could be, you know, just struggling to reach the financial security of the 10 of Pentacles as well. And to clarify that is the Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And so I am seeing like you're withdrawing from each other, you're not talking about this, and you're not putting forth that seed of hope that I'm seeing, that, you know, your strength, you desire to do that, but it is not outward, you know, an outward expression because of these burdens, because of these interferences, whether mental or physical. And because these are both 10s, like you are reaching the end of a cycle, you know, like there could be a new freshness with all this desire and internal hope. Like there could really be a new freshness in this connection if you overcome, you know, those fears and insecurities and just allow yourself to move forward. And so I looked at this a little bit more, and I am seeing that these struggles right here are like they're causing a reaction, okay, in both of you, where you're not speaking your true feelings with the 7 of Wands or 7 of Swords, You are struggling with decision with the Two of Swords. You're not seeing the path that you want to choose clearly. And with the Chariot and the Knight of Wands, you know, it's like it's triggering you to want to run away from each other into a different direction, and not towards this connection. Like I was saying back up here with the Two of Wands reverse. And so you guys could just have a lot of triggers, and that could really be why this Ten of Pentacles is here, because you trigger each other, you and you're struggling to overcome the generational patterns that placed you where you are right now in your life, and to find harmony and balance in this situation. Okay, so the potential outcome of this situation is the Eight of Cups. Okay, and so I do see, if this mentality, if these behaviors, these insecurities, they continue, that's, you know, that's gonna lead to walking away from things that no longer emotionally serve you. And but like, and cutting off your emotion and guarding your heart with this King of Swords. And that's, you know, I see so much love here between the two of you. You know, I really do. And so, but like, to clarify that, I clarified a little bit here. You got the Nine of Wands. And so, like, with this over the King of Swords, this could be putting up your defenses, like strong, hardcore, like, you know, seeing things only from your perspective, or, you know, you still have a little bit of fight left in you, even after these feelings of wanting to walk away and guard your heart, because the King of Cups did come out. Now, the King of Cups doesn't always share his true feelings, you know, so he's emotionally stable, but he just doesn't always, and he knows what he wants, but he doesn't always share it. And so that could be why this guarded, you know, energy is here, with the King of Cups, or the King of Swords, sorry, and not wanting to share this, even though it's obviously deep. There's obviously a really strong connection here. And based on the dynamic, I mean, it really sounds like it could be a twin flame, okay? So if you believe in that kind of thing. But so to clarify that, you got the Two of Pentacles with the World card. So I do see, you know, this back and forth, this juggling, like, you know, should I stay or should I go now, you know, and wanting to create a balance within yourself by choosing one of these, but you're still just kind of juggling. And honestly, with all this burden on the table, you could be juggling a lot in your personal life and also trying to manage this emotional connection, and it might just be overwhelming for you and way too much. And so with the World card ending this reading, I am seeing that you are seeing that something has got to end. Like this, you know, either the connection is going to end, or the cycles of behavior and thinking that got you guys in this space have got to end, so that you can start fresh, you know, start over in some fashion, okay? And if there are any outside entities that are interfering, you know, you are seeing that, like, those things have to come secondary, you know, like, you're gonna put this connection, except for like if you have children, but you're gonna put this connection in the forefront right now, so that you can heal, and then you can distribute your priorities after you have dealt with this, you know what I mean? So I did get you a couple of angel oracle cards, and you got Truth and Integrity. And honestly, this is what I'm saying, like, you know, these feelings are not being shared, and they're with the integrity here, it's like there could be just this interference that is keeping you from really speaking your truth, okay? And you've got self-acceptance. And so self-acceptance is like those insecurities that I was talking about, those fears, you know, like the generational behaviors and patterns that are passed down the line, you know, that we have no control over. It's what we do with them once we have a self-awareness about it. And that's where the self-acceptance comes in, you know, like, okay, accepting that, you know, if you could have done better, you would have, you know what I mean? And that we're always doing the best that we can in any given situation, right? And so like, that's what I see happening right here with the self-acceptance card. And so with the meditation and blessings card next, I'm seeing that like Spirit is telling you, really spend some time with yourself, go within, get clear on what it is that you really want. And, you know, and if you're a spiritual person, allow Spirit to illuminate the path for you, okay? And blessings. Because, like, this may actually be a really huge blessing, and your junk is just getting in the way. Like, all this crap that you have, like, just internally and stuff that has just been building up over the years, your baggage, it's just getting in the way, you know what I mean? And I'm seeing that like you're really wanting to break out of this pattern. You just might not have the tools yet, you know what I mean? Or you might just be too afraid to express that because you're scared you're gonna get rejected. And the same with them. So I'm gonna pull some more cards in the extended. I'm gonna dive into their energy and I'm gonna find out the advice from Spirit. And so I'll see you over there, and if not, I'll see you next time. Thank you so much. I hope you got something out of this reading. Talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.